much of a line.
No, not like there isn't. Not like there usually is. Jane's here. Jane Rice is here with Chris.
What do they have to complain about? She's usually the one that does the motions, which is helpful.
She did. Yeah. Yeah. She was going to talk about how we get to Frederick. Oh, Project Frederick. Then we're going to go to the fifth phase.
And you let me know when non-residents try to speak.
Yes. Oh, and Retta will need to have permission right from the get-go to speak because she is not a resident.
Okay.
Good evening. Yesterday morning, we began town meeting when the polls opened at 8, and at that time, we elected Dutch as the moderator. But before I turn it over to him, I want to remind everybody, if you're a registered voter of Bethel, you need a blue card to vote with, so you need to check in with the girls over there. And we're working off the salmon-colored warrant.
Thank you. Before we begin, I'd ask for a vote to permit Retta to speak. If she's asked a question, she's a non-resident, required 2/3 vote of those present to allow her to speak. I'd appreciate a vote now. All those in favor? And those opposed? Thank you very much. Welcome to the June 2019 town meeting. We had a number of articles on the ballot yesterday. I'll read the results of that balloting now. Selectman Michelle Varullo-Cole, 305 votes, elected. Andrew Whitney, 279 votes, elected. Assessor Stanley Howe, 344 votes, elected. Neil Scanlon, 42 write-ins, elected. Ordinances. These are all relative to the marijuana articles that were on the ballot. Adult use cultivation, 356 yes, 148 no. Motion carried. Adult use retail storefront, 236 in favor, 172 opposed. The article carried. Adult use manufacturing, 245 in favor, 159 opposed. The article carried. Adult use testing, 235 in favor, 168 opposed. The article carried. Medical dispensary, 274 in favor, 127 opposed. The article carried. Medical caregiver retail, 258 in favor, 142 opposed. The article carried. Medical manufacturing, 253 in favor, 146 opposed. The article carried. Medical testing, 248 in favor, 151 opposed. That article carried. Medical cultivation, 263 in favor, 136 opposed. The article carried. And the plastic bag article, 287 in favor of restricting use and 124 opposed. That article carried as well. Before we get into the warrant, we'll Okay, as we get underway, when you choose to speak, would you please stand, and although everybody here surely knows you, state your name. If you're a non-resident, would you allow us the time to take a vote, please? We'll need a two-thirds vote to allow you to speak. Most of the articles tonight are appropriations articles, so when you make a motion on those articles, please state the sum that you'd like attached to your motion in the motion. So with that, let's see if we can find a place to start. Article 13, to see if the town will authorize the Board of Selectmen to spend unexpended FY 2019 and any of the previous years. Capital improvements on the remaining projects on the road improvement list. Sorry for that, Charlie Reed. We have a motion on Article 13.
I move Article 13 as read.
Discussion on Article 13. Okay.
Jane Ryerson. How much are the unexpended FY 2019 funds?
We don't have any at this time.
Oh,
Other discussion? All those in favor of the article as moved? And those opposed? Article 13 carries. Article 14, to see if the town of Bethel will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to move up to 10% of unexpended balances from various accounts as needed to provide for smooth transition of town business.
I move Article 14 as read.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion on Article 14. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 14? And those opposed? Article 14 is carried. Article 15, shall the town vote to amend the site plan review ordinance? Chapter 140 of the town code. And that language was on the hand sheet that you picked up before.
I move Article 15 as read.
The motion is second to accept Article 15, discussion of Article 15 to amend the site plan review ordinance. Okay?
I just have a question. When you went to Bethel and you had that meeting up there, wasn't this for commercial properties?
Peter?
Because I don't see nothing in there that indicates this is for commercial. So if somebody wants to build a residence, will they have to adhere to this?
No, this would absolutely not apply to residents, only commercial properties.
Sarah, is that stipulated in this language? It's way too small for me to read.
Excuse me, chapter 140 only applies to commercial entities, it does not apply to any residential. Okay.
Thank you very much. Other discussion on Article 15? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 15? And those opposed? Must be a Bruins game or something tonight. Article 16, see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to enter into a 50-year lease for $1 on a 10-acre parcel of land owned by American Legion Post number 81 for the purpose of constructing athletic fields through private fundraising.
I move Article 16 as read.
We have a motion and a second on Article 16. Discussion. Yes. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Gavin, is that $1 for 50 years or $1 a year?
I'm going to quibble about 40.
I believe it's $1 for the 50 years, and 10 a year is going to give the town manager the first $1.
There we are. There we are. The $49 is not in question. There we go. Other discussion on Article 16? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 16? Thank you, and those opposed? Motion's carried. Article 17, you got something?
No, I was just going to tell you. Article 17.
photographs in the fiscal year 2019 budget. This is commonly on the warrant. You'll note there's no money.
I move Article 17 as read to include all the departments listed under the article.
All in favor?
All opposed? Thank you. Article 18, to see if the town will vote to fix date
On property taxes will be due and payable, and to see if the town will fix a rate of interest on property taxes unpaid after said dates. Selectmen recommend taxes will be due and payable in 2 equal installments, October 1, 2019, and April 1, 2020, and interest will be charged for an unpaid amount at a rate of
% per annum as of November 2, 2019, and May 2, 2020.
I move Article 18 as read.
There's a motion and a second for Article 18. Discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 18?
Those opposed? Thank you. Article 18 is carried. Article 19, to see if the town will vote to accept estimated federal, state, and local non-property tax revenues and designated donations to reduce the FY20
Property tax commitment as described below. I don't intend to read those.
I move Article 19 as read with the amount of $1,270,900.
Is there any discussion? And if you have questions about those, please feel free to ask them. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 19? And those opposed? Article 19 is carried. Article 20, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise
Appropriate for administration in FY20. Fiscal year 2019, the amount
expended was $217,360. The proposed amount for fiscal year 2020 is $216,289, as recommended by both the Selectmen and the Budget Committee.
I move Article 20 as read for the fiscal year 2020 of $216,289.
Discussion? Those in favor of Article 20 in the amount printed? Those opposed? The article is carried. Article 21, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the town clerk department in FY20. In FY19, the amount was $89,871. In fiscal year 20, the recommended amount by both the Selectmen and the Budget Committee is $93,768.
I move Article 21 as read for the fiscal year 2020 of $93,768.
Discussion on Article 21. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 21? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 21 is carried. Article 22, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the Assessors Department in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the figure printed here is incorrect. In fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $50,255. In fiscal year 2020, the Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend the amount of $50,500.
I move Article 22 as read for the fiscal year 2020 of $50,500.
Discussion on Article 22. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 22? And those opposed? Thank you. Article 22 is carried. Article 23, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the Finance Department in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 2019, the sum expended was $92,421. In fiscal year 2020, the Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $95,468.
I move Article 23 as read for the fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $95,468.
Any discussion on Article 23?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm Jeff Parsons. What's why the increase?
Thank you. Who wants that? Retta?
It's the lien filings. We've had, every time we report something at the registry of deeds, we've had a lot of discharges and liens, and so we upped that to $6,000 from $5,500. Salaries went up a little,
You know
and
what? I'm sorry, but I can't hear what you're saying.
it was the lien filings.
The what?
Liens, to file liens.
Files?
You have to record them at the registry of deeds and discharge them.
Answer your question?
Yeah, I'm good, Dutch, thank you.
Other questions? Other comments? Any? Seeing none, all those in favor of Article 23? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 23 is carried. Article 24, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the Planning and Development Department in FY20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $72,786. Fiscal year 2020, the Selectmen and Budget Committee are recommending $72,363.
I move Article 24 as read in the fiscal year 2020 amount of $72,363.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion on Article 24. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 24? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 24 is carried. Article 25, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of police services in FY20. Fiscal year 2019, the expended amount was different than what's printed. It was $378,732. And the Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend exactly the same amount, $378,732.
I move Article 25 as read for the fiscal year amount 2020 in the amount of $378,732.
Discussion on Article 25. Jeffrey?
So I see an increase here.
Jeff, perhaps I didn't speak loudly enough. The fiscal year 2019 number is incorrect. I corrected it to $378,732.
That's much better. Thank you.
Other questions on Article 25? All those in favor of Article 25? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 26, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the fire department in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended sum was $225,050. Fiscal year 2020, the Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $237,550.
I move Article 26 as read in fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $237,550.
Second.
We have a motion second for Article 26. Discussion. Mike?
Just to clarify before somebody asks, that increase, almost every penny of it is the increase for the fire hydrant rental for the water district. 135,000 change in my liking this hydrant.
Thank you. Yes, Brett?
My name is Mark, Chairman of Bethel Water District Trustee. We did implement a 10% increase this year, so that is reflected in the entire town.
Thank you very much.
Protection costs.
Thank you. Any other discussion on Article 26? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 26? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 26 is carried. Article 27, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the ambulance service in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended sum was $274,982. The fiscal year 2020 recommendation of both the Budget Committee and the Selectmen is $285,580.
I move Article 27 as read for the fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $285,580.
We have a motion and a second on Article 27. Discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 27? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 27 is carried. Article 28, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the solid waste management program in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $445,585. The fiscal year 2020 recommendation by both the Selectmen and the Budget Committee is $450,780.
I move Article 28 as read for the fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $450,780.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second on Article 28. Discussion. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 28? Thank you. Those opposed? Article 28 is carried. Article 29, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the Public Works Department in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $563,450. $384. The Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $576,649.
I move Article 29 as read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $576,649.
We have a motion and a second on Article 29. Discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 29? Thank you, and those opposed? Article 29 carries. Article 30, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the coal block in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $29,510. The Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $29,640.
I move Article 30 as read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $29,640.
Thank you. We have a second. Motion and second on Article 30. Discussion? Yes?
Is this going to improve the ability to use the upper floors? For example, I think there is full heated sprinkler system, and now they want to separately use all these things.
The question is, does this budget include adequate funding to make the second floor of the coal block accessible for public use?
No.
No. I think it's a very big number. Definitely not included in this. I think there's an access issue as well as a sprinkler issue. Other discussion? All those in favor of Article 30? Thank you, and those opposed? Article 30 is carried. Article 31, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the fire station in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $21,836. The Budget Committee and the Selectmen recommend $25,025.
I move Article 31 as read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $25,025.
We have a motion and a second on Article 31. Is there discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 31? Thank you, and those opposed? Article 31 is carried. Article 32, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the town garage in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $20,050. The Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $22,665. We have a motion and a second for Article 32. Discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 32? Thank you. Those opposed? Article 32 is carried. Article 33, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of Greenleaf Station in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $16,555. Fiscal year 2020, the Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $17,055.
Article 33 is read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $17,055.
We have a motion and a second for Article 33. Is there discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 33? Thank you, and those opposed? Article 33 is carried. Article 34, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the General Assistance Program in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended sum was $2,500. The Budget Committee and Selectmen recommend $2,500 for fiscal year 2020.
I move Article 34 is read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $2,500.
We have a motion and a second for Article 34. Any discussion on Article 34? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 34? Thank you, and those opposed? Article 34 is carried. Article 35, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of the Recreation Board in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, the expended amount was $48,600. The Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $48,600 for fiscal year 2020.
I move Article 35 as read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $48,600.
We have a motion and a second on Article 35. Discussion on Article 35. Jane?
I hate to interrupt the speed of this process for the Bruins game, but I had a parent that is involved in the whole baseball correctly. Can everybody hear me? Okay. So she asked me if I would inquire on this. Could I find out what the $48,600 is spent on?
That's a great question.
And the reason I asked is because she wants to know if this is for the rec director and if it's a full-time position or a part-time position.
Part-time,
Okay. How much is the rec director?
8,000.
Okay. All right. So, sign-ups for each sport each season are $25 a resident, $35 for a family with one child or more, $35 for a resident. Where does that enrollment money go? I think that was the rec fees income for $7,000.
Probably.
Does that does that reimburse umpires for home games and shirts and bats and things like that?
There's a whole big list of what is on the the recreation department.
Does it maintain any of the fields for the sports?
We help pay SAD 44 for maintenance of the fields. We give them.
Now, currently, one baseball team received 2 new bats and some new balls to add to their equipment. And she says, is that all we can really provide to the teams?
Sarah, do you want to address any of this?
I mean, I know there's a lot of teams playing with that. But if one team's going to get that involved in more.
Yeah, so there's a, skip that, I've been a part of the rec board for a while. There is an allocation each year where equipment is kind of retired after 2 or 3 years, depending on its use. And all equipment is upgraded whenever there is a national league change from a safety standpoint. So there are some teams where 2 or 3 bats might be assigned. Younger teams usually don't need as many bats. The older teams sometimes will have more expensive bats, but often kids have their own bats. So we don't, we try to justify the money where it's valuable.
Well, I think the thing is that these other teams, they're using used equipment. And that amount of money, they'd like to see some new equipment for some of these other teams. I mean, my grandson's one, I mean, it's my job to ask me this, I've been on the team for 3 years, and constantly with old equipment, used equipment. For $48,000, I would think we'd be able to get new bats and balls for all the teams.
I'd be glad to speak in more detail after the meeting. The allocation of the 48,000 or the 40,000 that's remained is really divvied up amongst many different programs. Just not baseball is a substantial part, I believe, 5 to 13,000, give or take, of the entire budget. And it is an expensive sport, covering umpires, league fees. Baseballs alone are about $6 a ball, so it does add up pretty quick.
And I know she also said that the fall soccer program and the spring lacrosse is done as a collaboration with the Oxford Hills Boosters. So, that was kind of, it's less for us overall. I know it is back to baseball, but her complaint was, why can't all teams get some new baseball bats involved?
I don't think there was any team this year that did not receive at least some new equipment of some sort this year. It was substantial with what was put in this year. I'd be happy to.
I mean, we could talk to her about it.
I'd love that.
Jane, I'd suggest to your friend that the budget process begins in March, and this is all deliberated 1 dozen softballs at a time. She might.
Right, but I don't know how they divvy it out. That money goes to the rec board.
Sure,
I
sure.
volunteered on the rec board for about 9 years.
Sure.
And that money gets divvied out to use, but who determines who's going to get new equipment and who doesn't? I would think that each team should get some kind of new equipment.
Sure. Any other discussion on the rec board budget? Jeffrey?
Yeah. Can we assume that as this is the same amount from 2019 to 2020, that the distribution, the allocation is the same from one year to the next? That's really
Skip, can you take that?
So Sarah might have greater details. I would say it's about 90% the same. It's very small nuances that do get changed. You might remember some of the details off the tip.
There are very slight changes across programs over the years, year to year, very minor changes. Jeff, is there a particular program that's a concern to you? The canoe program?
Yes.
Yeah, the reason that the canoe program was struck is at one point in time, the town of Bethel used to underwrite $100 scholarships for students who wanted to participate in Jeff's awesome canoe and kayak camp. The interest in that program has declined over the years. Last year, we budgeted $1,500 for that program. Only $700 of it was spent. There just isn't a demand for that program that there used to be, so that is why it's come.
Any other discussion on the rec board budget?
Can I just respond to that?
Certainly.
The interest hasn't declined this year, it just seems to be up there, but people are not getting any kind of help.
I would also suggest that you talk with other area towns. The town of Bethel is not out of the business of underwriting children from other towns. Only 2 or 3 years ago, so that if there are students from Newry or from Newwood or Woodstock that would like to participate, I urge you to contact their recreation.
Yeah, we've done that. I'm good, thanks.
Further discussion on the rec board budget? All those in favor of the rec board budget? All those opposed? Article 35 is carried. Article 36, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of Angevine Park in fiscal year 20. Again, there's an error in the fiscal year 2019 number. The correct number is $13,390, which is exactly what the Selectmen and Budget Committee have recommended for fiscal year 2020.
I move Article 36 as read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $13,390.
We have a motion and a second on Article 36. Discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 36? Thank you. Those opposed? Article 36 is carried. Article 37, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for operation of Fountain Park and Cemetery in fiscal year 20. In fiscal year 19, $13,900 was expended. The Selectmen and Budget Committee recommend $26,760.
I move Article 37 as read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $26,760.
We have a motion and a second on Article 37. Is there discussion? Yes.
Somebody, Lori Winter, can somebody explain the increase?
So the increase is $10,000 to extend the existing Bethel pathway from where it ends at Big Adventure Center to the Valentine property on North Road. And this is just a small piece of the money that will be a much larger fundraising effort. But it helps to have some money from the town so that other funding organizations say, oh, the town's in favor.
That's the end of the mystery, because we could figure out where that request for support was being decided there. Thank you.
Jane?
Is any of this money going to be going towards the Skillings Cemetery on Roll Hill Road? And doing the names project for the Veterans Honor Roll, that cemetery is in very, very poor shape. There are a lot of veterans' stones that are broken, pushed over, and they need to be reset and repaired. And it is up to the town, according to laws in the state of Maine, I can't remember what law it is, but the town has to maintain veterans' headstones. And I wish somebody would go up there and look at that. I took pictures of it last year. And it really, really needs to be taken care of. It's the worst cemetery that I've seen around here. So I'd like to see
Thank you.
somebody go towards that.
Is there a response?
I'm not sure where that cemetery is.
It's up on the old Broken Hill Road across from Swain's Farm, if you go up there. On the Annis Road. On the Annis Road, yes.
Other discussion? Scott?
We have allocated money in the past, years past, and at one time, the original estimate was 21 grand, which got voted down at the time. Ended up voting 10 in, but we couldn't find anybody Estimate, originally had an estimate from Steve Stevens. We finally got a quote back from them last year, we met with them last fall. We went through the cemeteries, looked at everything, gave us an estimate, broke it down into like a 5-year plan if we wanted to. We got some negative response about their methods, about how they clean and restore the things. We've been rolling cemetery money over in the normal budget, what we left over in the budget every year going to that program.
So is there a lot of money in the cemetery program then to do that cemetery?
There was originally 10 grand, I keep looking up there, confirmation. There's money every year, Old Bull Hill Cemetery, which is one year referring to, it's like $350 a year, Black Hill Cemetery, $200 a year. That money is going to get rolled over into the cemetery each year. The problem is, they haven't been able to find anybody willing to do the work.
Well, they're working with Colette, so maybe they know somebody that does that work, and I'll look into it too, because once I'm done with this, I said I would love to try and get somebody to do something to that cemetery.
Like I said, Stevens, I have all the information and stuff. He came last fall, went through all the cemeteries and gave us stuff. But when we were presented with that, there was some controversy about how he cleans and repairs his stone, and it's damaging, and things kind of like, somebody needs to take the ball and run with this and see if we can get,
I think
off
I've
the
got
ground.
a
They
few
said
people.
we've tried several holes to find out, we've tried, but nobody's seems to be interested in doing this.
Scott, thank you. Sounds like you may have an ally in that.
Yeah.
Any other discussion on Article 37? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 37? Thank you. Those opposed? Article 37 is carried. Article 38, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for contributions local in fiscal year 20. You can see the numbers and read them as well as I can. The total recommended by the board and the select board and the budget committee is $70,278.
I move Article 38 as read for $70,278.
Discussion of Article 38, local contributions. Yes, in the back.
Mike Stephen.
Hi, Mike.
I have to ask, what literally is what?
I'm sorry?
Western Hills Access TV.
What?
Western Hills Access TV.
What is what? Okay. Okay. Other questions, Shane?
I'd like to amend this, but I don't know how or where I'm supposed to do that. For the amount.
You make a motion for a separate amount, and you specify where you'd like to change.
I would like, it's going to be still less than 2019, but I would like to add $1,000 to this to make it $71,278. Every year, we donate $1,000 to Project Graduation for the seniors that are leaving California. Every year at Crescent Park, the 5th grade goes on a trip to Boston. And this is their last year at Crescent Park. The school, there's nothing in their budget, according to what I looked at, that donates any money towards this. And these kids have to raise $12,000 from September to when they go on this trip in May. And I'd like to see if the town would donate $1,000 towards this.
It's 15, Jane, and there, times three.
Well, that's okay, I mean, yeah. So $15,000 it costs them to do this. So I'd like to add $1,000 to the bottom line and donate it to the 5th grade, CPS 5th grade end of the year field trip to Boston.
So what we have is an amendment to the motion originally made. So is there a second for that amendment? We have seconds. Is there discussion on the amended amount, which is an additional $1,000? This is not on the main motion, this is on the second, on the amendment. Seeing none, those in favor of the amendment? Thank you. Those opposed? Any discussion on the amended main motion? Seeing none, those in favor of the main motion amended in the amount of $71,278. Thank you. And those opposed? Article 38 is carried in the amount of $71,278. Article 39, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for contributions agencies in FY '20. In FY '19, the amount was $11,212. The recommendation of the Selectmen and the Budget Committee is $11,887.
I move Article 39 is read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $11,887.
We have a motion and a second on Article 39. Discussion on Article 39. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 39? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 39 is carried. Article 40, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for employee benefits in fiscal year 20. Fiscal year 19, $402,194 was expended. The Budget Committee and the Selectmen recommend $429,189 this year.
I move Article 40 is read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $429,189.
We have a motion and a second on Article 40. Discussion. Yes?
Could somebody explain the increase?
Health insurance and workers' comp went up this year.
Huh, imagine that. Other discussion on Article 40? All those in favor of Article 40? Thank you. And those opposed? Article 40 is carried. Article 41, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for municipal insurance in FY '20. FY '19, the expended amount was $37,873. Fiscal year 2020, the recommended amount by the Selectmen and the Budget Committee is $46,337.
I move Article 41 as read for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $46,337.
Is it more than simple increase in insurance?
It covers pool insurance, it covers all the buildings and everything the town has, and volunteer insurance went up.
A little.
$100. Most of it was a risk pool.
Other discussion on Article 41? All those in favor of Article 41? And those opposed? Thank you. Article carries. Article 42, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for capital improvements in FY '20. You can see the list. You can see the comparisons against 2019. The total in 2019 was $975,000. The Selectmen and the Budget Committee recommend $1,100,626.
I move Article 42 is read for the fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $1,100,626.
We have a motion and a second on Article 42, capital improvements. Discussion. In the back.
Rick, can someone explain the $20,000 increase in the coal block upgrade? And if there are going to be changes, have there been any thought of whether that would meet the ordinance, site plan ordinance review that go on? Because I know there's no parking for coal block, and so consequently any upgrades or changes of use would kick in the site plan review.
I think the change was to replace and repair the front stairs. That's what we're sort of seeing as initial estimates, but we're not done with the plan yet, so we don't know. But we're guessing it's going to be about $20,000 to replace the front stairs.
And the other 20 of the 40 is?
In the past, it's been windows and insulation and things to help reduce the amount of energy that goes out that building.
Essentially, the town's been putting $40,000 aside, I think, with really no plan.
A lot of it's been spent over the last, periodically over the last windows and insulation.
Yeah. Well, I know last year we reduced it for the cardiac monitors,
Right.
but I think this is pretty much kind of line item for this year.
But I think most of it's got, yeah, it's not, I don't think we've been stockpiling it over those years. I think it's been largely spent to upgrade that building.
Other discussion of capital improvements? Yes?
All right, I got a question on the, it says here, the replacement of the 1995. Invest in an excavator to replace that, or?
So the question, as I understand it, is didn't we invest in an excavator to replace the 1995 John Deere? Is that right, Bruce?
I don't think the excavator was to replace the backhoe. Backhoe's a personal piece of equipment. You know, the one that catch basin plug, culverts plug, you can't dig the excavator out, take a trailer out of the snowbank, no. You can jump in the backhoe and drive down the street. Right now, the motor, at the transfer station has been broke down for most of the winter. Our backhoe sits over there. We've got a project to do something, we gotta go get it, bring it back. We need to decide what to do about the machine over there. One of the discussions was to move our machine to the transfer station, replace the machine that's there, and replace it, and then back over the
Can you put the excavator at the transfer station?
we could. I don't know if there's a, with the training of the operators, maybe you can, but that doesn't solve your issue in the winter time for plowing. I mean, we try to use the pickup and pick up the plowing transfer station. A lot of times the orders have to take care of it. You guys are busy on the road, excavator's got a blade on it, I guess you can blade the snow off at transfer station or whatever.
No, I was just trying to, get a use of it.
I think the backhoe's a versatile piece of equipment. I don't think it compares, ditching an excavator and I'll ditch a backhoe 3 times, a day. I think the backhoe is a versatile piece of equipment to have, but all those other incidentals that come up.
Other discussion on Bruce, you okay? Other discussion on capital improvement? Seeing none, those in favor of Article 42? And those opposed? Article 42 is carried. Article 43, to see what sum of money the town will vote to raise and appropriate for debt service in fiscal year 20. In fiscal year 19, $196,192 was expended. The request by the selectmen and the budget committee is $168,980.
I move Article 43 is read fiscal year 2020 for $168,980.
We have a motion and a second on Article 43. Discussion. Seeing none, those in favor of Article 43? Thank you, and those opposed? Article 44, to see what sum of money the town will vote to appropriate from its undesignated fund balance to reduce the FY20 property tax commitment. The selectmen recommend $200,000. The budget committee recommends $100,000.
I move Article 44 is read, and I would take the selectmen's recommended amount of $200,000.
We have a motion and a second on Article 44 in the amount of $200,000. Discussion? Yes.
Harvey, Casey, I'm just interested in hearing from either side what the difference in the recommendation is.
Annual.
Keep the budget committee voting first. Goes at the sequence and then, at the end, and then the selecting side.
Essentially, the more you take out of it, the less the rate is by a small fraction.
So the opposite side would be to keep more in reserve.
Right.
Jane?
How much does that, what is the undesignated fund balance right now as it sits?
It's $2,189,867.27.
Well, I remember a few years back, we were dealing with $1 million in undesignated funds, so I think 200. Yeah, good.
Mike?
What's our monthly operating cost?
About 400,000, a little over 400,000.
That's all included.
And they, yeah, but they say you should have at least 3 months in reserve. So we easily have 3 months in reserves.
Right, our auditor always said 4 to 6 months.
We've always done well.
Make the interest rates go up would be helpful.
What'd you say?
To make the interest rates go up, it would be helpful.
Oh, I know.
Other discussion on Article 44? Yep.
What's our tax rate this year compared to last year?
We haven't said it yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You're setting it tonight.
Yeah, we're setting it. This has to happen before that.
Is kind of approximate,
Yeah.
but is that based on using the undesignated fund? Which,
Yeah,
is
it
very
shows-
makes sense.
It's included in the,
I can't figure this out.
Yeah, so my calculation was that changing the amount that we take from the undesignated fund balance by $100,000 and applying it to taxes reduces the mill rate by less than 25 cents per $1,000. Yeah, 25 cents per $1,000. So less than a quarter of a mill per $100,000.
Other discussion of Article 44? We've already made the impact on it. All those in favor of Article 44?
That's for 200,000, right?
Thank you, and those opposed? Yes, that's for 200,000.
200,000.
We would entertain a motion to adjourn. We stand adjourned.